is Skate36. I'm back with another
Hey,
video, Persona 5.
nice.
Just trying to remember what I was doing. Yeah, tomorrow is your celebration party. So there's nothing you can do today.
Oh, good.
No wonder Lady Ann chose this place. Of course it's good. This is the famous hotel after all.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school. That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us and Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website? Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now? Huh? Oh, crap, you're totally right. We only got an hour to eat.
Just 50 minutes left!
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace.
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry. Oh man, blood melts in my mouth.
You know when you're playing a video game and some really good-looking food comes up? Oh God, that all looks so good.
Seriously? Only meat? Now where should I start? And she's all about the cake.
I gotta agree with Lon. I'd be all about the cake. I'd be all about the dessert menu. I love sweets.
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilson Hotel Cake Buffet! I've heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing! And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Beans? There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans. More beans? Put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
That just looks like a pile of, like, it just looks like a pile.
This is just plain grotesque.
I know, right?
Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them. That's reassuring. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a media explosion in my mouth.
Dude, 8,000 yen? Holy crap. Uh, going, trying to think of how much that would cost in American. It's I believe that would be somewhere around 80 bucks. Like, give or take. But somewhere around 80 bucks. It's, yeah, that's one expensive buffet. But I do think that's pretty good. Making someone, getting someone to pay for an hour rather than just sit there for 2 or 3 hours. I don't know. Just feels like that just feels like a good idea. Oh. Arrogant, wealthy woman. Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow is spreading dreadful. Crap, I messed that up really bad, but whatever. Haughty, wealthy woman. Alright, the teacher at Shujin Academy. Caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really. And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Huh. Well, no. It seems so. I gotta say though, the food here looks so good. Alright, what other thing do we have? The salad.
Man.
Wait.
Uh, oh. My belt feels multiple sizes too small. Well, no shit if you ate all that food. Holy crap. I got an appetite and even I can't eat that much.
Wait.
Dude. We don't got time for that. Yeah, that. Man, I hate people like that. Ryuji's too stuffed to even care at this point.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Same goes for
came up to get here, so it has to be on the lower floor, right?
What the? There's still no update on the case. Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you still involved? It's not something you should be concerned with. I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it. Hey, you're cutting in line. What do you want?
Huh? I'm sure you must recognize that guy. It's pretty obvious who he is.
We're in a hurry. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry? It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? What? Sir, we don't have time for this. I know. Don't bother with them. What's with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that. What's wrong? I'm sure you're not looking so hot.
It's probably because he never eats well. I'm always stuck with canned cat food, too.
Yeah, that sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it.
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. Had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah, thanks though. But restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
You know that I've had experiences like that in a restaurant. Just saying. I went into a sit down restaurant once. Well, wasn't really the all of the workers. I mean, it was mostly just one staffer. Yeah, the waiter just didn't like it. Yeah, went in, ordered just a $8 plate of food, and the guy was an asshole, barely waiting on me at all. So, he judged the way I looked, dressed, and what I ordered, and thought I wouldn't give him a big tip. So he just went around and to other people who had like like 4 people at a table. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Morgana.
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having to change a heart if their treasure gets stolen.
That would be the case. Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before. Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it? Indeed, that can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now. Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
All right, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Are you okay being our leader?
No objections here. I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? Yeah, I just went with Band Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Oh, I've got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting a real Little League baseball feel from it.
I know, right?
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
That's a food.
Tile, what?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative now.
Oh no, you idiot. You decide for us.
Yeah, you can pick whatever you want. I always, I just go with the Phantoms because, I mean, I just figure the name's pretty good. But you can really pick whatever you want.
That's not bad at all. A good name. For a rookie.
Going with that?
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a big wig. We decide on new names. I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact. Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization. Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Yeah, believe it if you want to.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Don't take me for a fool. Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. There are many more events that I must inquire on. Lies and false accounts are eventually exposed. The next to receive a calling card was this individual. A master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Whoa!
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise. You better treasure this moment, inmate.
You have encountered allies who share your aesthetics, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin. I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you. There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you form, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes of you.
All right.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
Have you heard?
Wow! Okay, quiet down.
much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls. You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true. It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist? Look what happened to Kamoshida. He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself. Yeah, you might be right. Because there's no way they really exist. Now support me. It seriously sucks that our school is going to be known for stuff like this. I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but we'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too. Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobarakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this one.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida. Do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
No.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Ichiba.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. I'm glad to hear that. There are many more evil adults outside of Kamoshida, and I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not? I hope someday my forum is filled with supportable posts. I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please? I'll live up to your expectations. I promise.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the moon persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Yeah, his abilities are pretty good. And this is one issue with the other games that I wish they would have been made easier, because after you picked a party, you generally wanted to stick with that party, but they weren't always the best to carry into a battle. Like if the enemy was weak to fire, you wouldn't want to have, in Persona 3, if the enemy was weak to fire, you probably would have wanted to have Junpei. Or in Persona 4, if the enemy was weak to wind, you would have wanted to have Yosuke in your party. However, you couldn't. It would take way too long and just cost way too much just to invest time into all of your characters. But in this game, it actually allows you to have your backup members get experience.
We heard all that. Jeez. It's a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's. Has he figured out our identities?
He just said that. Morgana, he literally just said that he knows we're the Phantom Thieves.
Even so, I think it'll be fine. You seem to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
Ugh. At times it's hard to know which one's more childish than the other.
I'll just add this.
Yeah. Yeah, now you can go to and start ranking up On's confidant level. Yeah, but like I said before, you need kindness to go and talk to On. Yeah, it's one rank. It's the second rank of the social link. Unfortunately, yeah. Oh, right. I believe a great thief. Yeah, it's pretty good to read the books. Like the first time through the game, I didn't really read the books because I didn't think, I was like, yeah, whatever. It's not really going to give you much. But turns out, yeah. But it turns out these books are actually pretty damn useful.
Hey,
Come home when you want to, just don't start fires. That's pretty. That's pretty funny, actually. And now you can actually leave.
What are your thoughts? Oh. Right. Whoa.
All right.
Please consider what I have to say. You.
Yeah, you also want to rank him up at least a couple times because he actually gives you speech benefits. And in order to get him, you have to work at the. You have to talk to him, and you have to go to the beef bowl shop.
Hi. Yeah. Well. Oh man. Oh, okay. Oh man.
That's how you. Yeah, that's how it usually is on scratch-off tickets.
Welcome. Welcome.
That's. Alright. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna head, that's the beef bowl shop. You have to work there, I think, twice before you get that guy as a confidant.
Good day.
Huh, really? Huh. That's weird. I guess.
What can I get you?
I'm gonna work at the.
Oh.
I've been expecting you. Now, I'm counting on you.
Hey, wait.
Nice job.
Man.
Yeah, doing this will increase your proficiency, so. but I believe the baseball, the batting cage increases it after you start unlocking more speeds will increase it more. The first time through the game, I really didn't focus on.
Hey,
Yep. Open your textbooks. Do you know the answer?
A femme fatale. Everyone,
Exactly.
come on, everyone's heard that. Everyone's heard that term at least once.
nice going.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint of a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer. Then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh, this place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the girl of rumor, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination. Great way to start a conversation. By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
No, not really.
Yeah, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Nijima-senpai.
None of it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah, yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off. Talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me. Study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots. Don't you remember? Man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
Won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. Says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright. Now get the metanav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
We need a name and a place, right? Which the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The keyword is mementos.
Huh?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Jeez. That again. Mementos, was it? We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. Maybe because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? If you use it every day on your way to follow me.
Wait up, cat. What is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us.
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor. But it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. We're gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car? No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turn it into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Why a bus, though?
Ay.
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Stop pulling me! No, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
Time to bust my moves.
Safety first, okay?
You'd better not smash up my beautiful face. You hear me?
Alright then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower. Lower. Oh, there. That feels so good.
Is that Red I hear? Creepy ass car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly. treasure chest. Enemy ahead. Be careful.
I can feel it.
Weak to fire skills.
Persona! There!
Awaken my soul! Zoro! It's almost scary how good I am. Zoro, show your might! Declare mine! Stand coming! What's the matter? Still gorgeous. Let's get serious! How's that?
Okay.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
I can feel it. See it.
Yeah, yeah, grimy gear, that's something you gotta wash in the coin washers. And this place, I guess you could say it's more similar to Tartarus than it is the TV world. Yeah, more similar to Tartarus.
Whoa.
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here we go.
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
We're on the ground. Nice going, go.
Hey!
Okay, guys. Right, go away.
Here he comes!
Persona! Let's do it! Hey!
Persona! Succubus!
If I remember right, he's can be brainwashed.
Active kid!
We're on the ground. Nice going, Soul. Okay, guys. Right, go away.
Okay. Whoa, badass! saw at the end.
I'm not entirely sure, but it blocked us from going in past a certain depth. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos, no matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will.
You wanted someone to save you, too. I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
a boy.
I agree. I wanted to make sure, though, just in case.
He could turn out to be pretty ancient. What if he smells like an old person?
Stop that! In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
What is it?
no, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
What's up? Nice.
I should write something.
Alright, this has been Skate36 with, and that was Mementos. Alright, this has been part 10. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Later.